Hello, my friends and my fellow Harmonauts. Today, we are going to do a very quick transfer of a handful of sushi from Ethereum over to Harmony. Let's get started. The first thing we want to do is check to make sure that all of our addresses are correct. Bridge.harmony.one. My MetaMask is attached and is active. And now let's make sure that we have the right sushi that we want to get. There it is right there. And it has been selected successfully. And we have 5 of them there, which is perfect. So now let's go ahead and send 5 sushi using our MetaMask address. And we'll hit continue. We'll approve. And we are moving forward. Now, at this stage, we are actually going to start going through a bunch of confirmations, but we're also going to be able to see some of the aspects where Harmony actually is better user experience than Ethereum, and that has to do with time and cost. So I don't know if you've noticed a couple of times, but the cost for this particular transaction will be actually more than the transaction itself, the amount of sushi that I'm moving over. And the reason is just because that's what happens over there on Ethereum. Their gas costs are very high, whereas the gas costs for Harmony are fairly low. Now, the next thing that we're experiencing here is just the delay. It has to move a little bit at the speed of the Ethereum network, which is a little bit slower. So we are waiting right now. We've registered the ERC20 on Harmony. We're waiting for the bridge to lock down the tokens over on the Ethereum network. And once it's done that, then we can start moving through the next several stages. There's the next stage. And you can see that this will cost $10 or $9 to actually perform this transaction. So now we have moved beyond approving the bridge to lock the tokens. And now the bridge is locking the tokens on the Ethereum chain. That's going to take, again, a few seconds but it has moved those sushis out of my wallet and into the smart contract over there on the Ethereum side. Once it finishes that, we'll move on to the waiting for confirmation. And we're at that point now. We have to wait for 13 blocks for confirmation. Now, each block is produced between 10 and 20 seconds, or 20 to 30 seconds, excuse me. And that is going to cause us a little bit of delay. Whereas over on the Harmony blockchain, we get a 2-second finality. Now, we're waiting here for the finality, and we're at 4:10, and we have to wait till 4:18. So it's going to be about another 80 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit more than a minute before we will get there. During that time, let's take a look at anything else we can learn about the transaction on this particular page. We know it's coming from my Ethereum wallet address, which is the same as my One wallet address, which is good. We know that it is on Ethereum. We know the amount that's moved out. We know that I do have some ETH sitting in that wallet on Ethereum to make sure I can power these transactions. And that's really all we can tell at this particular moment. We are at 4:14 of 4:18, so it should be confirmed in just a few more minutes. And so this is the second aspect of where Harmony's evolution and the revolution of their technology is an innovation above and beyond what Ethereum is able to do. Ethereum, of course, came out several years ago and was cutting edge at the time. It is the grandfather of all smart contracts. But just like any grandfather, occasionally their younger generations turn out to be better than they are at what they do. And Harmony is better than Ethereum when it comes to transaction speed and transaction finality. So now that 13 blocks have been confirmed, have passed since we submitted the tokens, and now those are being actually minted on the Harmony side. We know for sure that the Sushi tokens are locked in a smart contract over there on Ethereum. And so the new One Sushi tokens can be minted over on the Harmony side. And success. All right, now we need to add our bridged Sushi to MetaMask. It's going to tell us that MetaMask is not currently connected to the Harmony mainnet. So let's go ahead up here and switch so we can show that we're on the Harmony mainnet. And there we go. So now you can see that I have 10 Sushi because I've done this transaction before, did 5 earlier, on my MetaMask wallet on Harmony. It's known as One Sushi on Harmony. And there you go. That is the really quick and efficient way of moving assets from Ethereum over to Harmony. Thank you for joining me.